Okay, so now that I've verified that I've named this hand template in a way that I can remember what it is, I'm ready to go ahead and add this back into my master template. Now, to add it into my master template, I want to right-click on that master template and do an Edit Template, which is going to pop open that template again as a separate sort of open scene window here. And once this opens up, what I'm going to do is I'll use that hand template just to drag and drop the drawing into here. And this is, remember, that case when you want to make sure that you're going to use always create drawing files. So if I take a look at my character layer, it doesn't really matter where in the timeline I add it, but just to make sure that I put it in kind of a place where it makes sense to me, then I'll stick it in here somewhere in the middle. Where that empty drawing is there. And so I just want to make sure that I find the hand layer, because when you add drawings in, you do have to add them in to the layer where they belong. So now if I go to my library, I can look for the hand template that I created earlier, and I can drag and drop it in. I'm going to hold down Control when I do so, though, and I'll go into the advanced options, and I'll just make sure that I always create drawing files, just so that when you're adding new drawings in, you really want to make sure they get added in, and that you don't miss them because there's already a drawing with that name. So, and then remember, when you're using that drag option, that it keeps that same setting for the next time you drag. So you want to make sure that you turn it back to only create files when they do not exist at some point, just so that you've got the right one. So now when I take a look at my master template, I have this new drawing available in my library as a drawing that I can use in this template, so I can save it, and it gives me that same warning about, if you change the structure, then you can get yourself into trouble, but you know that you did the right thing, so you're okay. And now it won't change any scenes that already have the master template in them, because when you drag and drop that master template into a scene, it's creating an instance of that one. And I talked about that a little bit last time, but we do that as a protection. It's a good way of working, because lots of animators will be adding lots of drawings, and you don't want them changing the original master template. But now that I've added that drawing into the master template, any new scene files that are created from this point will all have those extra drawings in them. So what a lot of people do is, whenever they're working, as they're going through and they're making new drawings, they're going to keep adding those sequentially back into their master template. So let's say if you're working on a TV series or even just a short film or something, and you start out with 5 hands in your master template, at the end of it you might have 20 or you might have 30 that you've all done, and then that way, if you're going to reuse that character in another project, you've got a much larger base of drawings to work from. So that's just about everything to say on action templates. I showed you how we can save templates that have keyframes in them. I showed you how we can save drawings that have templates that have drawings, like the blink. And then I showed you how to create action templates that you can use just to copy drawings into your master template to fill out your master template as you go. So stay tuned next week for another tip of the week next week. Bye.